Welcome into Andy Moore Field on this Saturday afternoon as it's now 12:04. I'm Amanda Foster alongside Zion Brown here as Indiana takes on Illinois for the second game in the series. Yesterday, Indiana lost 6-4, entered the sixth inning leading. Illinois ended up tying 4-4. The game went into 8 innings, and Illinois walked away with the 6-4 win. So Indiana's looking to come back on what is also senior day for Indiana, as we just saw all 5 seniors here honored on the field. And like I said, gray overcast day. This game was moved up 2 hours, originally slated for 2 o'clock, moved up due to rain. So we'll see how that goes. We're starting off here. Avery Steiner gets into the box, a senior left-hander against Natalie Ford. First pitch comes in, swinging, fouled back for strike one. Aggressive start from Steiner here.
Steiner's a really good hitter. She hits for contact. She's a senior, has not had a home run in her career, but she's a great leadoff hitter because she does hit for contact very well.
Illinois wearing white jerseys and blue pants. Indiana in all red. This pitch number 2 comes in, fouled back again by Steiner. So that's strike 2. Both balls coming straight back behind the plate.
I mean, she's on time on these balls. She's just not getting them right in the middle of the softball. So right now she's looking to probably just get it right in the middle for good contact.
Pitch on the outside corner, called for the first ball of the at-bat and the game from 4. Our umpires today, Kelly Turns behind home plate, John Schaefer at first base, and Laura Head at third. The pitch from 4, again on the outside corner, 4-2, so evens up the count at 2-2.
Yeah, with an 0-2 count, you're not going to give that batter something good to swing at. So a couple of balls that 4 was hoping that Steiner would chase after. Now let's see what she does now.
And another pitch on the outside edge now for ball 3, so full count. Steiner, the lefty, just made a move as if she would slap, so it's also a possibility here. Now you'd expect that she might be swinging at anything close, but. And the pitch in, lined out to left field. Taylor Minnick picks it up, easily throws in to Brooke Benson at shortstop. The leadoff hit for the Fighting Illini with Avery Steiner on base now. Welcome back. We're in the top of the second now after 3 up, 3 down, top of the first for Indiana. So Natalie Ford back in the circle for Indiana, facing off against Bella Loya, the senior from Illinois, to start things off here. Illinois put up a quick 2 runs in the top of the first, easily able to get to 4 as the first pitch comes in away for a ball. So Indiana's going to really look to kind of tamp down on this Illinois offense now and keep them from scoring any more runs going forward, of course.
Yeah, that's what they have to do, especially this inning, probably in the third inning as well. Just give your offense time to maybe catch up.
Ball inside for ball 2. Another pitch inside for ball 3. So 3 balls for Ford to start things off. Loya, the grad student, was Big Ten All-Freshman team and named Big Ten All-First team in 2019. This pitch from 4 comes in, lined out to center. Back goes Andrews. Andrews going back more. That ball goes off, bounces off center field wall. Out goes Benson to pick it up. She fires into third as Loya slides in safe. So a triple almost goes out for a home run for Illinois. Barely stays in, goes out to the 220 mark. Andrews tracking it down and threw it in, but Loya was speedy around the bases, able to turn that into a triple. She puts her hands up and cheers with the Illinois dugout.
How about Loya having the green light on a 3-0 count, and she almost hit that one out the yard, but wonderful contact and great base running from her to just keep going around and to get all the way up to third.
Exactly. If you like it, you swing. And obviously worked out for her as Danielle Davis gets in the box now as she swings for strike 1. Davis, the right-hander, ready for the pitch from 4 as she throws it in, calls for a check swing. First base umpire John Schaefer says no swing, so that's ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Illinois already threatening again with that leadoff triple. Not quite what you want to see if you're Indiana.
If you're 4 on the mound, this is almost trying to get a strikeout in this at-bat.
Exactly. So there's a ball up and away for ball 2. 4 not looking entirely comfortable at all in the start of this game. A lot of different reasons as to why that could be. For the pitch again. Swung on and fouled back by Davis. So now 2-2. And like you said, you really don't want to let Illinois get any more contact on the ball. A strikeout here would do good things for 4 and the rest of this Indiana defense to just kind of take a breather and not have to worry so much about fielding a ball and making a play necessarily.
Exactly.
The pitch comes in on the outside corner, called for a ball.
That was a good location from 4. Once again, we talked about that tight strike zone, and Turnus behind the mound or behind the plate wasn't going to give that one a strike.
Exactly. Full count to Davis now. Ball comes in low. Calls for check swing. Once again, Schaefer says no down at first. So Davis heads over to first base. Runners on the corners for Illinois now.
There's a back set to Gonzalez and no capitalizing for Indiana. Gonzalez with her second kill of the night. No one in that back corner able to get to the ball. Make that 21-17 Jacksonville State now. 4 points away from taking their second set of the night. Oaks with the serve, tips over the net. Hayworth caught by surprise, unable to get to it. And that's the kind of thing where it's a bit of an unlucky break for Indiana.
It just kind of tipped over where nobody was playing. You'll see right here, nobody really in that area.
Lucky break for Oaks as she serves yet again. And now her serve goes long. The side out back to the Hoosiers. Here's, you would think, is their best chance. Colheed back to serve for the Hoosiers. Dug out by Carmichael. There's a point for the Hoosiers as the referees call double touch on Courtney Glotzback. She tried to take him by surprise and do a little push over. It backfired on her as Indiana now with 19 points closing in on the Gamecocks. Carmichael digs out. Decisive shot from Kinderman over the net. Diving players caught by the referee. Point goes to Indiana. You don't see that every day.
I mean, he tried his best to move out the way, but he had no other choice. But
not much room.
Not much room, but Issa Lopez was able to dig that one out, and it just kind of floated over the net, and it worked out in favor of the Hoosiers.
Well, Lopez, the junior, did not play last year, but has played in just about every set so far this weekend. Back set to Kinderman, fires it down right in front of Alonzo Corcel, and we've been talking about it all night. That's what Kinderman does.
Yeah, it's like the Indiana players know where it's going. They know what to do, but just the power behind it kind of surprises. As you see Corcelis right there, who got a piece of it, but kind of just let it go and take control of her.
A serve from Glotzback. Saris with the attempt, dug out by Carmichael. Remersma off the hands of the Indiana blockers. Saris tries once again, blocked by Hinderman and Gonzalez. Once again, they combine. Jacksonville State up to the set point now, 24-20. Glotzback back to serve. Indiana needs a side out or an error. There's a couple fumbles at the net from both sides. Saris with the roll shot over, and it goes off the fingers of the Jacksonville State blockers. Point Indiana. They're 3 points away from tying it up again. This looks very eerily similar to the first set.
Yeah, Indiana down to their final chance here in the second set, but if they can get a little rally going, they can maybe tie this one up.
We've got Hayworth back at the line. One of the best people you would want back there. She fires it in, dug out by the back row. There's Kinderman, denied by Ramelsberg and Saris. You don't see that, haven't seen that yet against Kinderman. There's a block for Indiana. Their 6th of the night, and they narrow it to 2 points.
nice day, enjoy the sun, get some information, watch the game. And of course, we're here in Indiana at Barkhoffen Field. Most of the fans are Indiana fans, but if you look behind me, especially, there's Northwestern fans. One of them called out to me. She asked me to hold a purple pom-pom while I was on camera. I told them it's probably not possible, but I did find out that she's the Calarco's mother, and she's part of a group of these Northwestern fans that made this about 5-hour drive to come watch this game, come watch the games, all of the games this weekend. They've gotten lucky with the weather today. We'll see how it holds out for the next 2 days, but I'm sure they'll be here for every second of every game. Lucky you're in the booth. I've been out here. Can't feel my fingers right now. You did notice I decided to put a coat on. It's a little under 40 degrees right now. It feels like a lot colder than that. Probably mid-30s if I had to guess. You've talked about these pitchers having to wait a long time in between they pitch, depending on how many walks happen. Luke Hayden was warming up in the bullpen during last inning, so he didn't get cold. And obviously, you've seen how that's worked out for him. But these fans, they're getting coffee instead of beer today. They're having a great time. They're really into this game right now.